Nick Friedel, ESPN.
Bob, I got a couple for you, but you mentioned Klay just now. Is there any clarity as we sit here after the season about when he'll be able to return next year?
Yeah, Nick, I don't know that it'll be the start of the year. We'll see more as camp gets closer. When I say start of the year, I mean game one. I don't know if that's realistic or not. That'll be less than a year. I don't know what the day the season opens up, but I think that'll be 11 months. I don't know that that's realistic. What we're focused on is when do we expect Klay to be Klay? And I don't know if that'll be January, February, March. It's too early to say. So I know that's not an answer that I'd love to be able to tell you exactly what it is, but until we get closer, I don't know. But we're not going to throw him out there if he's not ready. And he's doing everything he can to get back. And for someone that's covered us like you, I want to talk about Klay a lot, but I'm reluctant because I don't want to use that as an excuse. I don't want people to think, well, when Klay comes back, everything's going to be great. As great as he is, and it will help a lot, we have to look at our team and say, Klay will be a huge addition, but there's other areas where we need to improve on as well. But I don't know exactly when it'll be, Nick.
And on a different topic, you've been on record as saying you'd like to bring Kelly Oubre back. I don't know if you've had your closeout interview or not with him. How confident are you as we sit here today, knowing that things can change in free agency, that you will be able to bring him back going into next season?
Yeah, Nick, I don't know. I don't know what his market will be. I don't know what our ability will be. But he did help us when he moved to the sixth man role. I know that was much discussed throughout the year, and I thought he handled it well, especially when we played him more at the four. I thought he was pretty productive for us. He went through a lot this season, obviously new team, hearing all the noise that he heard and then not starting. And I thought he handled it well. I mean, he got a lot of questions about, do you want to be back? Do we want him back? But for the most part, I think he could have helped us. At the end, we were running out 8 guys and they did the best they could. And I think he could have helped us because I felt like, unfortunately, and everybody is free to have their own opinion. I don't think I'm being biased, that he was helping us more in that role. And I even think Wiseman was starting to come into his own, but of course everybody's going to think I'm saying that. But I actually thought that over the last few games, it was some positive as far as impacting winning. So we view that with Kelly, but Nick, I can't say, I think he helps us, but I can't predict what the market will be and all those things.
Did he make it clear to you that he would be willing to return in a bench role next season?
Yeah, we didn't specifically say, are you coming off the bench or not? But he did make it clear he'd like to be here. He did say that. And I think I think you even asked him about starting and if he'd be okay with that. I don't, organizationally, we didn't look at it as much as starting or not. I think I don't mind a player that says he wants to start. I think that's fine. If you were on our team and you said, I want to start, and you didn't, say, great, you should. So I think we can work that out. But again, those conversations will come 2 months from now. But there was no, we don't want you here, I don't want to be here type conversations going on.
All right, we have time for 2 more for Coach Kerr. The first one will come from Anthony Slater, and then Jim Conlon will be the last question.
Kelly Oubre is kind of your big free agent, and his role fluctuated. He was in and out of the lineup. He did kind of have some success off the bench late, as more of a small ball 4. Would you like to see him continue with you guys? And if he did, would you envision his role as?
Yeah, it'd be great to have Kelly back. I mean, he's really, really talented. Obviously, it was tricky at times, like finding the exact right role, but it was tricky for me, honestly, with the entire roster to put the pieces together this year. You guys saw that. It was a struggle. He's a free agent. He's going to have to decide what he wants, and we will have that discussion. I said it before, Klay's going to start when he gets back. Would Kelly be interested in coming off the bench? That's a question only he can answer. So he'll weigh his options, we'll weigh ours, and we'll see where it all goes. But really like Kelly, think he's got great potential to be very helpful on our team, and we'll see where it all goes for him.